Honestly, I knew Myron Gaines was a loser, but this is just a new low even for him. I'm not really surprised though, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's get into it.
Everybody is racist to some degree. The reality is, it depends on, a lot of people want to be politically correct. A lot of people want to sit there and say, I'm not racist at all. We all have biases. We all have stereotypes. We all make jokes. We all are racist to some degree. Now, how racist you are is a whole other situation, but everyone is racist. That's number one. Next thing I want to say, see, I think this Shiloh Hendricks and Metcalf situation is a microcosm of a much bigger problem. And that bigger problem is what I call systemic organized. And what I mean by this is, for decades, we've had black people literally running around with black supremacy, committing crimes, not getting accountability for their actions, and then they blame the system for it. For example, George Floyd, criminal. Ferguson, criminals. Freddie Gray, criminal. A lot of these people are criminals, and what ends up happening is they challenge the police officer, they get into a physical altercation, things go left, they die, something happens, use of force is utilized, and then they want to cry about the result. When in reality, it's not the police killing black people, it's black people killing black people. And if you want to talk about black on white violence, black people kill white people 2 times as much.
So first, before we even talk about Myron and the type of coonery that he's doing, honestly, I don't even think he's black. He's really more Middle Eastern than black. I don't even know why people allow him to do what he does, but it's cool. We're gonna go straight into the crazy white woman that admitted to being a racist on live national television.
And supporting another white person, and it doesn't matter.
Why would you want to support a white racist?
Because I want to support free speech, and you cannot have free speech in a country.
Yeah, that's fine. You can support free speech, but you also have to be accountable for what you say. She is, I mean, would you use the N-word out of interest?
Yes.
You would?
Mm-hmm. I do, quite frequently.
You use the N-word quite frequently. Well, why? Other than the fact you're a despicable racist. Are you?
Some would say I am. I guess according to the ADL, I'm a white supremacist, I'm a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, well, if you use the N-word repeatedly, you are a racist, then, are you?
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, Shiloh Hendricks is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away. So you were saying Carmelo Anthony, it doesn't matter. That's a different.
Sorry, but just to be
thing.
clear, you just said to me you use the N-word regularly. In what context?
Right.
Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
I don't know when it got cool to just be a racist, and when grifting and on all this Republican culture that made people feel like they can do anything that they want without any consequences. But it's weird because I feel like 5 years ago, if someone came out on national television and said that they were racist and they obviously said the N-word publicly multiple times whenever they felt like it, they would get canceled automatically. But now you have a white woman calling little children the N-word, then raising money for it on GoFundMe. Then you also have this woman openly saying that she's a racist and she says the N-word whenever she wants to, and no one's canceling her for it. She's not getting fired. There's no repercussions. I don't understand what's going on, because you wouldn't say this to a Jewish person. That's all I have to say about this situation, because if you called a Jewish person a slur, you would be canceled automatically, like we've seen multiple times. But if you call a black person a slur, or a Hispanic person a slur, or an Asian person a slur, you're not going to get canceled or the same type of reaction that you think you're gonna get for calling someone a slur. I don't understand, like, are some slurs better than others, or are all slurs not created equal? I don't understand the logic behind it, but I just feel like they're pushing this agenda to cause a race divide between people in the country, between men and women, between black and white, between Latino and Asian. They're really trying their best to cause a race war, and I'm not sure what the goal of this race war is, but you need to keep your third eye open and pay attention to everything that's on right now. So we obviously see this white woman right here is crazy. And not only is she crazy, but she's openly admitting to all of the things that she's doing. But of course, right after she says all of this, Myron has to come behind her and act like he's the white savior and co-sign everything she's saying. Even though if Myron went in these rooms with these racist white people, they would be racist against him as well. I don't understand why people think, oh, me no black, I'm not black. They look at you like you're black. Okay, that doesn't make you any better. You can come and say you're African, they're gonna look at you like you're black. You can say you're Middle Eastern, they're gonna look at you like a worse version of a black person. Really don't like Middle Eastern. They don't like anybody that's not white. White people are racist to anybody that's not white, but people always try to cohabitate with the racist white people and say, oh, I'm not like that guy, oh, I'm not like them. It doesn't matter. To them, you're all the same. You're all just people that they don't like and don't agree with and don't want in their spaces. So I don't understand why people try to meat ride their way to relevancy with racist white people, or try to act like they're better than certain people. Even with Fresh and Fit, all you do is argue with women all day. You don't make any progress of actually teaching men the right way to go about things or the right way to do things. All you do is treat women all day, objectify women all day, call women degrading names and degrading terms for your show, which I don't even know why women still go on this show or why you even have a platform still. It's really ridiculous that people still go on this show knowing that they're going to get ridiculed, knowing that they're going to get talked about, knowing that they're going to go viral just for getting embarrassed. I don't understand why people are going on there still, but maybe it's for the clout, maybe it's for the attention, but what you have is a disgusting show. That's why you're banned off of YouTube. You can't get any money. Not banned, demonetized on YouTube. Can't get any money. You're relying on donations more than anything, and I just don't respect what you're putting out there, especially for the youth, because you're making the youth feel like it's okay to do and say these types of things, knowing that it's not okay, knowing that it's weird, knowing that you have no right to do any or say any of these things because you're not black. I don't understand why immigrants come to this country, talk about everybody like you're not even supposed to be here. Technically, if people weren't nice enough to let you into this country, you wouldn't even be here right now. So I don't understand why people are doing all this weirdo activity, all this weirdo behavior. So if Myron Gaines ever sees this, I want him to know that you are a weirdo. The white woman that you were referring to is a weirdo. Everyone that you talk to and interact with that agrees with you and calls you a close friend, especially Fresh, is a weirdo. I don't understand why we're even embracing this type of people. I don't even understand why we're embracing these type of people, why we're even condoning this, why we're giving them any attention, but they need consequences. I'm not saying they need to be physically harmed, but something needs to happen. People that are doing like this. If this was 5-10 years ago, this honestly wouldn't have been happening. I don't understand what the hype is about it, but I hope that one day we can come together as a country and put these people to shame, because this is just an embarrassing behavior, and it's not American culture. It's a horrible representation of what American culture is, and I hope one day we can come together and ban these type of people from the internet and public spaces.